Alright, we are gonna play some more Vampire Survivors. I think Antonio Belface, I just like played a thing for the third time, but I was actually very successful. I might be a little bit more quieter than usual in this run. I'm kind of watching one of my friends stream. He's a very good and accomplished streamer, playing some Mario runs. So I might just like be quiet and focus on that. But that's kind of running in the background. It shouldn't bother me. I think we're playing Antonio Belpays, and we are going to go to Green Acres. Yep, Green Acres. We're just going down in a row here. I do not think there is an item in Green Acres. Wait, no, I think there might be an item in Green Acres, but it says I've already gotten the relic in Green Acres. Which again is like, I think it remembered some of the things I did, but not all the things I did. Like, there was an incomplete file or something. I don't know. I tried looking how I can back up my info in the cloud. But I definitely see there's a way to do like a local save, and that might be an option. So yeah, so if this is here, then I think we're just doing a run. We're just trying to clear it out, 30 minutes. We will start with beginning. Let's see. Yeah, because if there was something in that lower left-hand corner, I seem to remember, and it would have been in this one, but I don't see a question mark, so I think we have it. Oh, jeez. Enemies of the Inlay Library, but, like, assholes. I haven't actually given thought what weapons I want. I do want to try to get the two whips going. I have the other whip unlocked, so we'll see if we can't get that. Should be unlocked. Do I splurge on some projectile cooldown reduces while moving? That's what I thought. Cool. We'll grab those two things. I mean, how many of those eggs do I even need before they even start equaling like a full 1%? Sounds like my friend is having a tough time, but in his words, it's warm up, so he's not too worried about it. I don't want any of those really. Maybe I'll go ahead and grab the candelabra and grab the axis. Why not? I have a pretty standard set, I think, at this point. But if I'm getting both whips, or trying to get both whips, I can free up one spot, probably for duplicator. Wait. The other whip would be helpful right now. Okay, I'm not gonna worry this. I'm not gonna sweat it. I will grab King's Bible. King's Bible's good. And these skulls look bad, but they're soft. They give lots of XP. Maybe I do want the Laurel and the Lancet. No, I have a plan. I'm gonna try to stick with it. My recovery rate is good enough right now. could also take the Taurus box instead of Duplicator if I have a chance for that. Yeah, King's Bible's gonna be getting a little extra workout here. Reduce cooldown would be really, really good right now. No. I now realize I also don't have this highlighted, so it's slowing me down. It's so funny, after having a really fast character with Hyper, when you're playing with a slower character in Hyper, you're like, man, this guy's slow. And like, this is the fast version. I guess I do need Hollow Heart, so I should probably be on the lookout for Hollow Heart. I'm almost certain I passed the Hollow Heart already, too. So that might be on me. You can see my recovery rate is high enough where I think I'm alright. But maybe I'm trying to be dumb doing what I'm trying to do by getting both whips. I really don't have a plan for the other weapons, to be honest. I could just do the standard Sandalwater, Magnet Orb. But it seems to be only wanting to give me the weapons I currently have. Which that's kind of pooty. These red skeletons are terrible and amazing all at the same time. I had something more and I could grind on them, yeah. I don't feel like strong enough to grind on them. That's what she said. Hello. And this will probably be some filler for when I am on vacation. Let's go ahead and grab that Sandalwater. We'll see if we can't coax that Magnet Orb into making an appearance. More I really want Empty Tome. I'd like to see the other whip show up. I don't see that one often. Well, I mean, I just did get it. And usually I don't think appears unless I'm playing with the other. But we will go ahead and grab this. Probably didn't need that poor chicken. We're getting good levels here. I'm gonna be drinking some water, so don't mind me. Oh, big stretch. Supposed to be traveling soon. I'm a little nervous about flying, but I always get a little nervous. I'm afraid there's gonna be a holdup at the airport, or I mean, I can't be denied entry into my own country, so I know I'm safe there. I just worry that I now have like, oh, there we go. That's what I was looking for. I now have like this anxiety when it comes to passport control. And I can thank the Canadian government for that. They really screwed me up one time coming into Canada, and now I have to go into like extended screening every time I enter Canada. So Canada, I know the rest of the world thinks you're a pretty friendly country, and I think you largely are too. In fact, I think maybe that one border agent was just having a slow day and was looking for something to spice things up, maybe. Hollow Heart is what I'm still looking for. And really kind of screwed me over. So because of one Canadian border agent, I now have to go through like extra screening and such bullshit. Oh, and like there's no redress from it. That's just permanent now. That's always going to happen, unless we go through the steps of actually getting residency, which we don't really quite fully decided where we're ending up. And I don't know, the whole situation just gives me anxiety now whenever I go into the country of Canada. Europe's no problem. Europe always waves me by. But I have documentation for Europe. I think I want this, right? Yeah. So I'm just waiting on the Hollow Heart, and I think I have one slot open, which I would like to use for Duplicator. Yeah, it's weird that the save files seem to remember some of the things I had, but not all of the things I had. Alright, so we're still waiting for a Hollow Heart. And Hollow Heart is not on the map. There's nothing on the map besides the signs. I know I'm complaining, and I really shouldn't. Canada has really nice, wonderful people. And I've met a lot of great and wonderful and very easy and relaxed and understanding border agents, to the point where they're like, we've explained the situation, they're like, oh, I don't know what they were thinking. I would not have done that for you. He's like, I definitely would not have done that to you. So usually they're all pretty chill. We explain the situation, and they let me ride on through. But I have to do it every time now. No questions asked. So again, thank you, Canadian border agent. I know you're doing your very Canadian best, but you know what? There are. Like, we think that they're super friendly, easygoing people. They're not. They still have conservatives. They still have people that want to fight the evils of, I don't know, immigration or something. Like, you know, always, like, kind of tease my in-laws when I'm there. But I'm like, you know, if you guys aren't careful, you're going to get a bad case of the Americas. And what do I mean by the bad case of Americas? I mean, like, partisan politics. Like, that shit... Yeah, I'm not even gonna go down this rant, because that's what it is. It's our fucking rant. Just be nice to people. Just try to be nice to people. Don't be a dick. Hear them out. You know, the worst thing we did was we were honest to a fault. Like trying to be honest with this border agent and tell her exactly everything as it is, but not give out more information than she's actually requesting. But that's what I'm saying. Like, honest to a fault. I now realize she was giving me things that were an out, but at the time I didn't know she was giving me an out. I was just being honest to a fault. That was a bad day. That was a bad day on the border. But yeah, so this is going well. I've gotten everything I wanted. I mean, I guess if I can get the whips evolved, the next move will be to, if I can get the lightning ring, that would give me the 6-for-6 too. Focusing on damage right now, not necessarily augmentations. Traveling should be fine. Like I said, it just... Yeah, and then there's, like, just anxiety when it comes to flying itself. It's not flying that gives me anxiety, it's like, it's making my connecting flight, or making it to the airport, and getting through the ticket line, and all that stuff. Getting checked in, which I should tell my husband to actually try to get checked in early so we're actually sitting together for once. He doesn't... I love him to death, but I swear, I feel like he doesn't understand you can go online and be checked in ahead. And that usually gives you, like, preferential seating. Like, when you check in last minute at the airport, like, they just give you whatever seat that needs to be filled. And unless they start charging extra for that. Which I don't put it past airlines to start charging for online check-ins. And again, that more comes out of it, like, anxiety of, like, sitting next to someone I don't know. But with, you know, a lot of having now seatback entertainment, infotainment systems, like, I can just keep my head down and watch movies until we get to North America. So it's really not that bad. I complain a lot. And, you know, it's just part of my anxieties, and I need to, like, kind of remind, like, the stuff, the tools my therapist gave me, like, you know, plan for the worst. What is the worst case scenario? I missed my flight. Alright, what happens if you miss a flight? Like, well, I'm in Europe, so they give you, like, everything you possibly want. Like, they give you money, they give you a free ticket, they give you a hotel, they give you a meal voucher. So, if I'm to miss a flight, Europe's the best place to do it. America does not fucking care about its people. Thank you, EU regulations. Like, people shit on the EU, or like to shit on the EU, but the EU's really trying, like, really is trying to save people from themselves. The only thing that I find really weird is kind of their lackadaisical, like, approach to cigarettes. Like, that is, like, the one thing that's still really widespread here in Europe, is people in smoking culture. And, like, you go to America, no one fucking smokes. No one smokes in America now. It is expensive to smoke. We understand and know the health risks. Like, I think they've done enough, like, anti-smoking stuff where it's actually worked. I just don't understand why it's such a culture here. Because, like, the EU's so good about protecting its people, and then they're like, yeah, cigarettes, whatever, we don't care, whatever. Sure. Oh, 2 evolves. That's fantastic. So it's just really weird. I always think it's kind of a little silly and funny when you compare it. It's like the one thing America got right with the whole cancer Philip Morris stuff. Like, oh, I have the wrong screen selected. And you'll see a difference. See. So it's just crazy and bizarre to me. Alright, we're really going to try to farm these skeletons for some health. Or not health, but XP. You can just see how I'm chewing through them. Gonna try to get this other whip evolved. Or not evolved, but leveled up. Let's go base area. Oh, do I want... Yeah, I can get Bad Groove, why not? Oh. Hello, Atlanteans. Let's try to throw some damage on them. Throw some stink on them. Just go there. Get that duration up. I still vote for this game for Game of the Year, or last year. It's so good. I still at some point want to play Elden Ring, but I have no illusions that that's easy or hard. Like, I imagine that game is but it looks, and this is going to be a controversial take. I have played Dark Souls, and I think Dark Souls is fun, but it's also difficult. Whereas I think, and everyone says like play Dark Souls first, because I think if you can play and get through Dark Souls bullshit, like, yeah, something like Elden Ring will have bullshit, but it's also going to be a little bit, I think, better balanced of a game than say Dark Souls. Like Dark Souls just, I think, at this point showing its age. It's still a really great game. Oh, sorry, big stretch. I just feel like it kind of shows its age at this point. Oh, we got a golden egg there. We got another golden egg. We got luck up, so that increases my critical rate. There we go. Let's go ahead and sandler, like I'm looking. Like, and I don't think there's any reason to go into the bottom corner there. Because like I said, I'm pretty sure it says I have the relic for this level. So I don't think there's any reason for it. Alright, there are the whips evolved. Now I have an open slot for a weapon. Not crazy about those. I'm going to try to shoot for the ring, but I have these, and so I should get lots of chances to try to get the lightning ring. Only going for the lightning ring because why not go for 6 for 6? There's the lightning ring, just like that. We'll go ahead and try to close out the Sand and Water, and then we'll get the lightning ring going. It won't take long, I don't think. Yeah, the Hollow Heart's gonna be like last. It's amazing how quickly this game progresses after you get the signs. Because you start to be able to, like, you understand that the curse doesn't hurt you. You can go, like, full level curses and stuff like that. Because that does mean more enemies. So, like, they might have more health, but it also means higher spawn rate, and higher spawn rate means more XP. More XP equals more levels, especially when you're doing over levels. All the more reason I should probably also push to close out. Well, it's not going to give me over levels until I finish filling everything else out anyway. I gotta say, like, one thing that's only bugs me about the evolved, like, whips, this is not symmetrical. I want some symmetry here. I get they can't do that, but it'd be nice. little dry. I do like that idea of like maybe doing a series of Vampire Survivors video where I'm like, what kind of dumb stuff can I do with this? I guess there's not a modding community for it yet. I'm not sure what mods people would want or like to see. So I also feel like chances are maybe the developers are watching the Steam forums and stuff and seeing what people suggested. For the most part, giving it to them, like adding in endless mode. Yeah, why wasn't that in there from the beginning? You know, like having an endless mode seems like it should have been a natural choice. But I do like that they make it like an item and you have to collect it, even though like I think the, if I remember right, the endless mode's an easy one to collect. Like you just go in there and grab it. Alright, we'll just close out the Hollow Heart so I don't have to see it, so no chests get wasted on it. Still have to evolve the Lightning Ring, and once I get another chest, that should be the very next Lightning Ring. There we go. Yep, sorry. I'm drinking out of a water bottle. That's why there's like those sounds. I'm feeling good about this run. Alright, yeah, let's go ahead and just close out that Hollow Heart. I'm just gonna do whatever's in the top slot for the not the Lightning Ring, but any additional levels that come. Until those are all closed out. See, this is where I'm like, I want a wave of like soft enemies, because I think they're the best. I want to be too cavalier running into these guys. Yeah, I do have a vampiric effect. I can dish out a lot of damage. Like, yeah, have an award or an item for like completing all the levels with all of the characters. Like, that should have just been a thing. Minus the DLC. I don't want to like, you know, you don't want to get the DLC. That's fine by me. Don't get the DLC. Enemies are different every time in this level, aren't they? Or they generate differently? Or at different times? I seem to remember that. Because I know it starts off with bats, but I swear I played it one time and it did not start off with bats. I'm trying to remember if that was the case or not. Coffee this afternoon. Oh, I'll drink water. Hold on a second. Check something. Alright, I'm back. Again, try not to be too light with the damage. Or take too much damage. Or just doing that. We'll just speed through it. There's those soft enemies I wanted to see. Like something I can just mow down quick and easy. It's funny that like it combines the signs together as an item. The left and right hand. And when I do have everything filled out, I will probably just go to random. Always, like just for the overlevels, pick at random always. Because I'm not doing like the same thing I was trying to do with Il Malise. Alright. Wake, consuming revivals. Which +3 revivals is really good. Gemini counterpart, that doesn't work. For this one, Game Killer I can't stand, so Cerebate of Healing it is. That's also another thing when you don't have a whole lot of Arcanus. You don't have a lot to pick from yet. Of what do they call it? Money, not Money Groove, but Gold Rush. Gold Fever. I call it Gold Rush. Call it what it is. It's gold. It's a rush. Gold Rush. Not a lot of money off that one. Not too worried about getting in there. I have the vampire effect. That's gonna give me health. It's gonna be an extra level, so that's fine. I'm not doing that. Just got the rings done. Random always. There we go. Now we are into overlevels. Got about 7 minutes left. Bit of time, don't mean to run yet. I got to, I'm making dinner tonight. I'm gonna make a nice spaghetti. It's, One of our favorites in the house. Nothing like big old pile of carbs. I will definitely be exercising tomorrow. I have to start packing tomorrow. That's always depressing. But it kind of lines up, right? We were already looking at kind of going, or he mentioned he wanted to go back home. I kind of wanted to stay, but now we have to go back. Like, it's imperative we go back. I'll just be for a time. It's just, you know, this feels like home to me. It's the closest thing we have to, you know, I don't know if he intended this to be a home to work from or just to be a vacation house. But it's what we have, and it's ours, and I like it. It's quiet. It's laid back. And, you know, a couple of odds and ends to finish up here and there, but it's largely well taken care of. These nights are getting tough. Oh, that high curse rate, I think. I'm only lucky enough that I have the vampire effect from the whips and Cerebate of healing, so that effect is double for healing. What's gonna come in the last 4 minutes here? This is the 5th minute. Oh, cockatrices and more robots. Wow. They do so much damage. Oh, I don't think I can make it. They're doing too much damage. Let's see if we can't get that. Get the water working for me. Get a little safe zone here. I just kind of direct my whip around. Okay, seems like maybe if I stay in the center. And once the robots, the Medusas are a little bit easier than the robots, so I'm less worried about them. Ooh, man, that was hairy. That was one of my revivals. My only other revival. I only have one right now. Or do I have two? I might have two. I think I only have one. So that sucks. Maybe something like Tigre-Masu, because man, that last 2 minutes are going to be tough. But I should be getting a lot of XP here soon. It's 10 seconds. And we're just going to try to stay here in the center. Keep letting our Wizard's Water, Magic Water do some heavy lifting for me. But yeah, I think it's more, it's not the knockback still is in effect from the King's Bible. It's just there's so many enemies being spawned and pushed in past the Bibles that they're just getting pushed in before the knockback can take effect. That's also why I have the magic wand. Magic wand helps. The evolved axe helps. Oh man, these guys are getting in. Healing, it is working for me. Thank you, healing. Some levels last minute. Alright, these are game killers. Not game killers. Oh my gosh, they are doing a lot of damage to me. Come on, try to weather it. Come on, come on, come on. Kill them. Man, 44 seconds left. Well, that's the first time I've lost in a while. But that happens. That's how this game goes. I don't know. How could I have done it different? Maybe not grab the signs. Not incur that extra curse. Or grab the left and the silver ring and leave the right and the gold. Well, thanks for joining me. You can't win them all. Yeah, that's right about time I want to end this. Have a good night, have a good evening, and thanks for watching. Bye, everyone.